Okay, guys, now we're going today, so this will be a quick update. And that bright light over there they got on our school is making the world's fucking loudest buzzing noise right now. That is loud. Like, it's actually hurting my freaking eardrums. But, yeah, so I'll give you another little update here on this tractor. We did put that extra bit of antifreeze in that I had. I guess I had one jug left that was, I don't know, I think I bought that for the smaller machines, but I never ended up using it. But, oh, I forgot my screwdriver. Whoops. I'll have to take that back with me. Kitty cat in the window. He wants to go out, but it's too late for that now. But anyways, yeah, you can see that we did add the antifreeze in. Of course, he spilled some of it. But we didn't run it or anything. We're not going to run it too much right now. I actually got to pick up, I think, like, possibly 3 more jugs of antifreeze. I think he said, in the book, I think it said 25 liters of antifreeze, which I think is 16 gallons, something around it. I can't fucking remember. It was either anywhere from 15 to 20 gallons of antifreeze that this fucking pig held. And we already put in about 4 gallons, plus there's probably already a gallon in there. Because I don't think it leaked it all out, but anyways, if you look at the side of the tractor, you can see some wet marks, and the glass is all dirty. So you're probably wondering what the hell we were up to with this. Well, we were trying to figure out what the hell's wrong with this fucking door. You see the steps are all wet. Positive side, won't rust. You can still see a little dribble of foam there. We were trying to figure out why this door is so bloody tight. Of course, it's still hitting the window a little bit, but it's not as bad. But you can see the moon in the window. Funny. We sprayed the shit out of the hinges, and that top one was the absolute worst one for rust. That's why the doors were so stiff. This door was so stiff to open. It was because of all the rust that was stuck in that hinge. This hinge was rusty too, but not as bad. This one's actually clean now. That one's still fucking filthy. But it started getting too late, and we were getting tired, and I had a couple other things I wanted to do. I had to run to the farm and do a couple other things real quick. So, but yeah, the door does open. Opens up just like the other door now. Let's see, look at that. It never did that before, boys. See that? Like, it's hinging on its own, right? It never did that before. It always, it was so stiff that, like, you could actually open it, and then you could just run it with the door open, and you could get natural air or whatever, you know, if you didn't want to run the air conditioner. But yeah, the door does open a lot more freely now. She's still bent. Not sure. Ooh, birdie. Whoa. Yeah, we just weren't, I think it's still bowed out at the top. Somehow it's bent or something. My uncle thought we could adjust the hinges. You know, there's no adjusting the hinges. We didn't see no adjustment in them, so he thought that really all we would have to do is maybe pull that one in some more, and then it would be fine. But nah, we couldn't. There's no adjusting it. So we are slowly getting this tractor up to snuff. That's how some people say it, or, you know, we're getting it up You know, the only reason why I wanted this door to open was mostly just for, like, emergencies, or if I had to operate a, you know, like a remote or something. I didn't want to be in the tractor. The main thing was just for, like, an emergency exit, you know. That's not smart to have that door like that. So, yeah. So yeah, it took about half a can of fucking WD-40. We're still not done. I think I might hit it again tomorrow. My uncle thought maybe just to let them soak overnight. Maybe that would bust up some more rust yet, and then spray it again tomorrow. Oh, that pull light's just kicking in now. The one in my backyard's already freaking on. I don't understand why the light of the school's freaking buzzing like a whore. It's buzzing like crazy. But yeah, so at least the door opens now. That's kind of the main thing. I'm not sure if the seal is touching there yet. It feels like it is, but I think I might just stick maybe some like towels up in there or something, you know, just to help with snow-wise. So we don't get all that snow blowing in the cab, because we can't have that. That's just going to ruin the fucking interior. So, yeah, so at least this door opens just like the other side now. Like this door over here, it's getting cold out. I probably should have put a sweater on, eh? It was 70 degrees today, so like this door opens really, really nice. Oh, I didn't shut it all the way. That's great news. Oh, it's not going to go anywhere. But this door opens real nice, right? And the other door was just a tight bitch. But it's loose now. I'm going to hit it again tomorrow. You know, just to clean it out some more yet. So, but anyways, me and my uncle were talking, and he does have a good point in what he was saying. A lot of you guys knew that. A lot of you guys should know if you've been watching my fucking videos, that I'm thinking about putting a bale spear on the back. Well, he was saying that, well, how are you gonna move shit then, or, you know, or move the pile, to clean it, you know, because you can't really leave it, because then it'll just pile up. So I said to him, well, you might have to use the 400. At least we could get the 400 off feeding, so then you wouldn't have to use it as much. And then, you know, fucking birds. I suppose they want to go night-night, and I'm sitting here bitching and moaning and complaining. I'm not really bitching, I'm just making a video, talking, but he was just kind of concerned about how that would work. Now, another thing we could do is I could get like a really old box blade, or those angle blades. I could get one of those too, like a really used one. That would obviously still fit to a Cat 3, and just use that. Like, you can use that to push snow too. So, but I don't feel like buying any more shit, really. So I think maybe just this fall. Shut up, bird. You're ruining my programming. Program. Video? I don't know. Roll with it. Ooh, what was that? That sounded like a wolf. You know, I wish I could just pull up my 12 gauge right now and blow those birds away. Sorry, bird lovers, but they're annoying especially when you're trying to make a video. You know, I don't mind them during the day when I'm out doing shit, but, well, as long as they're not shitting on my shit, you know. But, yeah, so he was kind of just, I still want to get this tire replaced, but he was just kind of concerned about that, you know, that not having a loader on could be a problem, because we wouldn't be able to, you know, move shit. Okay, that buzzing noise is going to fucking just bug the shit out of me. That's stupid. Never does that any other time, so. But, yeah, so he was really thinking about that, you know. It's like, well, how are you going to move stuff, you know, like shit and loose hay and stuff like that. And it's going to build up and... Hold on. And again, I pushed the wrong freaking button on my camera again. Mother just came out and... She came out to do something and she heard that buzzing noise. And she's going to call the lady... the lady and her husband that own those cars over there, that lot. We're gonna call my mom's gonna call her and tell her about that light, because there might be something wrong with that light. It's making a loud buzzing noise, and it shouldn't be doing that. It might be a sign of a bulb maybe going out. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, my uncle does have a good point there that you can't really do anything with just a damn bale speeder. I mean, yeah, a bale speeder would be great because hell, you can move 2 bales at one time. Which would be great for when you have to move hay from the field to the yard. Which, that's a great idea right there. This thing could easily move 2 bales of bales at one time. But if you guys remember, sounds like a semi-truck's going to come in. Or making a turn. The guy that I buy my diesel fuel from and my gasoline, that's also where I was going to get my new tire from as well. He told me a while ago that I could get a loader from him. Like he could actually go up into Canada, and apparently he can find loaders up in Canada for really cheap. Because where I was going to buy my IH loader, they want $4,000 for that thing, and there's just no way that I'm doing that. So can't really be having that. Okay, so there's 2 vehicles coming in. Oh yeah, that guy was gonna come look at it. I guess he called and my mom called, and he thinks that it might be the alarm, but it sounds like a light issue to me. So that might be him now. Could be. But yeah. So maybe they'll... I don't know. It doesn't really sound like an alarm to me, though. It sounds more like a light. I don't know. They'll figure it out. They know what's going on with their school, so... But yeah, so like that guy said that he could get me a loader up in Canada for a lot cheaper. But I'm actually think I might ask him later on in fall. Right now I want to work on maybe getting rid of a couple medical bills. A couple small ones that I got floating around that I should try to get rid of. And maybe talk to him and see maybe if we can finance a loader from him. There's a cat over there. See my kitty over there? Maybe my cat did something. Huh. I don't know. But, yeah, so I don't know. I might maybe talk to him this fall, maybe in October-ish. And see maybe if we can get a loader for this thing. He didn't stay. That wasn't him anyway. That was someone else, but I don't know. It sounds like a light to me, so I don't know. But whatever. They can figure it out. So, but yeah, I don't know. The thing is, boys, that I'm kind of picky on what kind of loaders I want. And if I can find one with a grapple on it, I'm going to go for the grapple. Yeah, it'll be more money, but if I can finance with the guy, I might as well get what I actually want. Surprisingly, though, I checked my hydraulic level, and even though that thing leaks, I'm not sure if those leak, but that one kind of leaks. It didn't really burn a lot of hydraulic oil, so I may just drive on with it. I mean, I'll get it fixed at some point, but sorry if it's getting dark here for you guys, but there's the moon. Look at the moon. 8 times zoomage. Freaking rights. So, yeah, see, the thing is, I'm really picky on my kind of loaders. I'm gonna go. I either want either one of the IH loaders. There was I think a 2350, I think, and then there was a 2450. The 2450 is the high lift version, which is what's sitting at that dealership down there where the tractor was at. When they were putting a new rim on and changing the oils and stuff for me. But they want $4,000 for that loader, and plus that loader's got some minor damage to it, and they still want too much for that loader. So I don't know. Or I want a Brush Hog brand loader. There's a Brush Hog loader. It's a Q something. If I remember, maybe I'll put a thing here that says what it is. I'm looking for a loader that basically goes up to this height. Anything under that, I don't like the look of it because it's too small of a loader for this tractor. Like this tractor could easily rip that loader in half. You know, because this is 160 horsepower. And the hydraulic pressure is probably a lot more than anything else. So, so yeah, I either want an IH loader or I want a Brush Hog loader. I know there was another YouTuber that recommended another kind of brand. I don't remember what it was. But they look like they were good loaders. I think Quickie, I think it was called Quickie. That looked like another decent loader, but I didn't really like the fact that I think when you took the loader off, you're still stuck with a big mount right here. You know, I didn't like that. I want it where all that's left for a mount is what's right here. See, like on the IH loaders, the mount is right here and under. You know, so it's underneath the fucking tractor. But, you know, it's like the newer John Deere loaders. The newer John Deere loaders disconnect up here, and it still leaves a big arm right here. That's not good if you want to bale hay or something. Can't really have that. Here comes another car. Maybe that's actually the one that's going to go to the school this time. Oh, maybe it's somebody else. I don't know. Well, he's stopping anyway, so let's just take a look here. Okay, so there was a guy that walked up to that door there, but he didn't do anything, so I think they're going to go in from the inside and look at it. I think he probably just wanted to hear that buzzy noise. But, you usually do hear that with lights, but not that bloody loud, so there's something going on there. Maybe it's time for a new bulb. I don't know, they'll look into it, but so yeah, I'm basically just looking for a loader that's, you know, up high. See, the lights on in the school now. And there's a mount disconnects down there, it's not up here. So, there's another freaking car. So, oh, it's just that truck. Oh, there's somebody there. Truck left. There was someone just there that opened that door right now. He looked at it and touched it, but then nothing worked. I don't know, maybe he'll just turn it off. I don't know. They can turn that on and off manually too, but it comes on automatically. So I guess it's on some kind of a timer or something, but yeah, so I don't know. I might talk to the guy and see if maybe I can finance a loader from him. Maybe he can find me something up there in Canada. It's got to be a decent loader, though. I don't want something that's all beat and hacked and destroyed and fucked up, you know, and not usable. Basically, I think that loader sitting at that dealer was kind of screwed. I don't think it was really. I don't think it would be worth the investment. So. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm going to talk to him maybe in October sometime, and then we'll see about if he could, maybe if we can finance a loader from him. I don't know. Might still be stuck with getting a bale spear, but a 3-point. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see what he says. So, but we did put two more gallons of antifreeze in because I had a spare bottle. I guess I forgot all about it. We put that in. I did not start it because I just don't want it to piss it everywhere. And they never leaked the last time I ran it. So, and we got this door to loosen up. So that's awesome. Still doesn't shut very well, but whatever. I'm not gonna really open it anyway. Just strictly for emergencies only, or mostly just for emergencies only anyway, So, but yeah. So anyways, guys, I guess that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update. There's my cat again. Yeah, we'll look into that loader deal, and we'll talk to him about it. See if he'll be willing to finance with us. He usually is pretty good at letting us finance. Because my grandma does it with him, and my uncle does it with him, and I've done it a few times with them. Mostly just for like gasoline. Like I couldn't afford gasoline right away. Like I didn't have the money to pay for it, so I was like, can you just put it on my bill? And he said, sure. So they're still old school, which is really nice. So if they'd be willing to do that with a loader, he will have to tell me that. So, but that would be nice. So, yeah, we'll see how things go. But I think the main thing right now is just to see if we can get it to not leak antifreeze anymore. I said that to my uncle. It's like, maybe I could just try some ground pepper, and he kind of just, I forget what he said. I don't think he laughed, but I don't think that he thought that was serious. I don't think he's ever heard of that either. That using ground pepper to stop leaks. I don't know if I'm going to try it or not, guys. I've never heard of using that, so that's why I'm kind of like, I may not want to do that, but I don't know. We'll see. But for right now, I just need to stock up on some antifreeze and get a couple more jugs. I think I need actually like 3 more jugs because I already put in 4 gallons, and there's probably still a gallon in there yet. So I don't know. We still got all summer to buy some more antifreeze yet too, so I'll just buy 3 jugs. It depends on price too, right? If I can only get 2, I can only get 2, but again, depending on price. So if it's reasonably cheap, I'll get as many as I can, but fill her back up and get some stop leak stuff or whatever I can get a hold of. So, and there is stuff that I did find, like I seen a video on it, and they said that stuff was kind of like permanent too, like it would last for however long. So, but that stuff's probably pretty expensive too. So I don't know. We'll just see, guys. And yeah. So I guess we'll look into that this fall, and see if we can get a loader put on this thing or not. I don't know. So yeah, there's a guy there again. He's looking at it. He's talking on his phone too. So there's got to be something wrong with that light, I think. I can't even look at it. It's so freaking bright. But yeah, so I think you heard me talking. So anyway, guys, I guess I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.